Hello, friends. It's Tuxedo time. My order is back from SGC. It's time to find out how well I did at predicting my grades, and also time to find out if any of you beat me in predicting your grade.
You can't win. You can't beat me.
Remember, the prizes up for grabs were this Maze Cepeda from 64 tops, the Maze Mutual from 63, and the Maze Rigney from 1960.
You got three great ones.
So let's get going. Hello, friends. I am John, and I am the 3D 80s kid. All right, so I have no idea what these grades are either. It has been really hard not to peek at the website to check it out, but I have gritted my teeth and been patient.
Amazing willpower.
And so let's get going. The first card, let's take a look at my various maze cards I sent in. First up is 1959 National League Hitting Stars with Richie Ashburn. I predicted a 3, and this one got a 2.5. Pretty close. So that one
You almost got it.
was pretty close grade on that one. That one looks really nice in the tux. Like that card. Up next was my own giant gunners that I will be keeping in a tux with Orlando Cepeda from 1964. My guess on this one is a little rougher. I guessed a 2, and it has got a 3. Okay.
Sort of wrong, but in a good way, and like
I'll take it. Either way, looks great in the slab in that tux, and it'll look great up in my case. Up next, the 1969 Decal Edge, Willie Mays. My prediction was a 4. Let's see what they thought.
no.
Oh, geez, 1.5. I guess because of the paper loss on the edges. Either way, this guy is beautiful. I guess that is just the technical score because the edges actually have like paper divots, but it's only on the edges. It doesn't affect the picture in the slightest. So I am still happy to own this, regardless of it being a 1.5. Whatever. It has chipped borders. It's still beautiful. And up next, a 68 game card from Topps of the Willie Mays. My prediction on this one was a 5. Let's see what they thought. A 4.
He's still good.
Close. Looks great, though. And now we've got a 1970 Kellogg's. This one's going to be interesting because this was a crossover from CSG. They had previously graded this one a 6.5. I thought that SGC might give it a 5. So let's see what SGC decided. And they only knocked it down to a 6.
The difference in your case is barely perceptible.
Okay. Lost a half a point in the crossover. And I did send it in the slab. I'm not going to bother to crack things. I'm not doing this for profit. I just want it in a tux so it matches everything else on my wall. And that's gorgeous. Thanks again, Matt, for that very generous Christmas gift of this card. So that's Matt of The Card Story.
Matt, thank you.
Next was a 72 Kellogg's. This is the one that I found and took a chance on the blurry picture, and it was beautiful. The blurry picture on eBay, and I predicted a 7 on this. Maybe a bit high, but we'll find out. Let's see.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, geez. They gave it an 8. Okay. That was a beautiful card. That was a very blurry, ugly eBay picture. That's cool. All right. And that completes my section of Willie Mays.
What about Willie? I like Willie.
Up next was a group of 72 Topps cards. First of which is Tony Perez that I predicted a 3 on. And it got a 3.5.
Tony, Tony, Tony.
So I was pretty close. Looks great there. Hall of Famer Tony Perez. Lou Brock is next. I thought it was a 4 on this one. Let's see what they thought. 4.5.
Speed demon?
It's like I'm keep getting half-point bumps. All right. Willie McCovey. This was the one I thought was the prettiest in terms of condition. I predicted a 7 on this one. Let's see what they thought. Ooh, only a 6.
Missed it by that much.
But still an awesome grade. Very nice card there. Willie McCovey. All right, up next was Steve Carlton. This one was a bit OC. I thought it still looked really great otherwise, so I think the OC was why I predicted a 3 on it. Let's see. Oh, they liked it more. Gave it a 4.
Oh, great and powerful Steve!
That'll work. OC cards need love too, right, Lou? All right, up next was a Ted Williams manager card with the Rangers, but airbrushed Senators hat on this one. I predicted a 4, and it got a 5.5.
Everything's going my way.
Okay. They seem to be liking a lot of my 72s more than I thought. All right. Up next, Don Sutton. And I had a 4 predicted on this one. Let's see. Oh, geez.
Holy cow!
I was definitely not expecting a 7. Yeah, I'm reading the right line on my my sheet where I tracked my predictions there. Had to recheck that. Okay, I'll take it. Next, Pete Rose. I predicted a 3 on this one, and they said 5.
Pete Rose. Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, they like my 72 Topps cards more than I thought they would. Awesome. Up next was a Gary Nolan that I predicted a 6 on, and they say 8. Okay. Pretty nice grade for a 70s card there. All right. And last of my 72s is the Maury Wills, and I thought it looked like a 5, and they say 5.
Nailed it.
All right, the only one I actually hit there on the mark. All right. So up next is going to be the contest cards, the 553 Bowman color cards that I sent in, and I asked all of you to make your guesses. And since this was part of the contest, I did not reveal what my predictions were at the time.
I didn't want to spoil things.
So up next, let's take a look at the footage I filmed before I sent them in, where I gave you my predictions. For my grade predictions for the contest cards, the Phil Rizzuto, I've got a 4.5. For the Richie Ashburn, I've got a 6.5. For the Larry Doby, I've got a 4. For the Monty Irvin, I have a 3. And lastly, the Red Schoendienst, I have a 3.5. All right, we're back. And after seeing all of the predictions people submitted in the comments, I'm starting to think I might have been too optimistic.
Confidence.
But I guess we will find out. My past experience with the 53 Bowman grading was only this one card, the Enos Slaughter I have over here. And I think I predicted a 3 and it got a 5. So I ended up being more optimistic with my 53s this time. And seems like I was more optimistic than everyone who took a guess. But let's find out what SGC had to say. So
Stop dragging this out.
here we go. Up first, Phil Rizzuto. And once again, my prediction on that one was a 4.5. And SGC said 3.
A good start, huh?
Looks like a lot of you guys did a better job than I did on that one. Up next, the Richie Ashburn that I thought was a 6.5. SGC thought 5.5.
A little better.
I think I met people in the middle on that prediction. Or SGC got in the middle between us and you. Larry Doby's up next, and I predicted a 4. SGC thinks it is a 4.
Bingo.
I nailed it. And up next, Monty Irvin, I thought would be a 3, and SGC says 3.
It's perfecto.
Bam. I'm doing pretty good here, huh? And lastly, Al Red Schoendienst. I predicted a 3.5. I don't have any experience with the whole lightning bolt thing that's only on one side of the card, so let's see what SGC says. Oh, geez.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh.
I don't know how to score that one. Authentic. What are they saying? Oh, minimum size not met. So I guess that one is going to be disqualified from the scoring completely. That is my first authentic to this point. It seemed like they were all the same size, but who am I to know? Apparently, I didn't use my micrometers on that one.
I don't have any.
So there we go. Red Schoendienst will be my first ever authentic grade. All right, so up next, I am going to be showing you my spreadsheet that I broke down to give us see how we did against each other, which I guess now we only have 4 cards to compete with. So let's see how that works. And here we are, the ultimate excitement of a spreadsheet. I know, fascinating. But as the entries came in, I filled the grades in the columns, and I set up this spreadsheet to give me the differentials once I filled in the SGC grades at the top. I've now deleted the Red Schoendienst columns since that didn't give us a numeric grade. And who beat me in predicting the grades? No one. But I did have 3 people tie me. Congratulations, Clemente Collector, Double D Vintage, and Talking Ball Cards. So Theo, Dylan, and Paparazzi, they had the same amount of variance as I did, which for the 4 cards was 2.5 points, plus or minus, from the actual grade. So congratulations, those 3 are in the running. Also, thank you for participating. Matt, the card story, just barely missed. Stukes, baseball cards and curiosities, was right there as well. Jim at Picker Jim S Sports Cards. Then Sammy at Sammy Thunder. Dave, Legends of the Dugout. And Adam, Vintage Sanctuary. Steve, Vintage on Vintage. I don't know your first name yet. Concrete Buddy. I do watch your videos, and I don't think you say it, but thanks for participating. Dom at Staven Sports Cards. Ken over God is Great. Joe, Four Soft Corners. Sammy, SFI Sports Cards. Doug, Decon's Cardboard. Eric, Eric J's Automatic for the Collector, which is now, he truncated this off and made it automatic for the collector, but we still know it's Eric. Lou at Lou Rock TV. We had Hall of Fame commenter Mike Petty in the mix, and Scott with Reindeer Studios, who shockingly did not get in the running there with his -1 prediction on the Phil Rizzuto and his 11 on the Larry Doby. I wonder why he made those predictions. Maybe a little bit of bias there? Not sure, but thanks everyone for playing. Clemente Collector, Double D, and Talking Ball Cards will be in a drawing. And well, before that, we need to have a drawing. Thank you for those that participated in the second chance, which God is Great will still be in there. Clemente Collector is already in, so I can delete him off this list. Picker Jim S Sports Cards, you'll be in the running still. Matt at the Card Story, Doug at Decon's Cardboard, Concrete Buddy, and Joe at Four Soft Corners. I'll be doing that spin next to see who else has a chance at a prize. And the second chance drawing prize wheel is ready to go with the Card Story, Concrete Buddy, Decon's Cardboard, Four Soft Corners, Picker Jim S Sports Card Collector, and God is Great. So one of these folks will get into the prize spinner. Let's see who it is. We'll go ahead and shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And here we go. Decon's Cardboard, look like you are now on to the next round. Congratulations, Doug. All right, hold up. Let's, I get authority here.
Respect my authority!
To make a last second modification to the prize pool. Seeing as how I was initially planning to give away 3 cards, and we've only got 4 people in the drawing, it is my prerogative here to add 2 more cards that are on the, eventually I was going to get rid of them anyways because they're not in a tux. And so the winners will get to also choose from these 2 additional cards. I have got a 1964 BVG4 Willie Stargell. That's his second year card. And I've also got a BVG 4.5 1978 Nolan Ryan.
And you have so many more choices than
that will add to the 3 Willie Mays combo cards as potential winning choices from the 4 winners that we are about to determine the order of. All right, here we go to select the order. People get to choose which card they want. And I will once again shuffle 3 times just for fun. 3, and here we go. Who picks first? Looks like Dylan, Double D Vintage, gets to pick first. Up next, let's spin her again. Second pick goes to Doug. Decon's Cardboard. Pick second. And third. It's like Paparazzi with Talking Ball cards, which leaves Theo to pick fourth. And there we go. That's our prizes. All right, congratulations to the winners. For Paparazzi, I'm going to need your contact info, and I will let you know then when your time comes up as far as selecting of what cards are left. My email can be found on the About tab of my channel, so that'll be the easiest way at this point for you to contact me. And it was a fun time. I feel like grading is something where I get it back. I'm excited about the whole thing again. It's almost like the same level of excitement when I first acquired the card in the first place again. And it feels like the very first time. And I'm really excited to see what the grade is, not because I necessarily care about the number, but it's a fun thing to guess and see how well you can do, and also just how great they look in these slabs afterwards on my wall display. So and I'm gonna have fun, speaking of which, the wall display, because this case here, which is exactly like Blue Rocks, and apparently I didn't necessarily know that it wasn't a common thing for people to check out Amazon for what they had, because that seems to be the low cost source for a lot of stuff. But
Too much.
I've actually got two more sitting right here in boxes that are going to go up on my wall very soon. So I'll be having fun rearranging my display, and that should be something I'm aiming to get done next week. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.
See you next time.